What's up, y'all? NRW, Nerds Rule the World, back for another week of entertainment picks. I'm QUP, and I'm joined, as always, by my pal, Heather Hurt. How are you, Heather?
I am mostly okay.
Mostly okay. Well,
In
let's
this in
try to
this
get it all
world,
the way okay.
in this world, there's no such thing as okay anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, that is true. But we don't get on soapboxes around here, Heather. What are we talking about right now?
Okay, y'all, my producer, I don't know if you've ever seen him before, but my producer, he made me watch Daredevil and Testaments, and he expects me to not get on a soapbox. I'm just going to say, he's made it clear that I'm not permitted to get on a soapbox. I don't know what to do about this. I might have to quit. Y'all need to tell me.
Y'all stay tuned for those reviews. We're going to break down the entire season all in one, but we'll be very mindful with any, spoilers, because I know a lot of y'all still are, we have the blessing as critics to check it all out. So we'll be very mindful of all of that. But yeah, so in regards to what we've been watching, I know you've been watching that, Heather, so we won't bring that up. But anything outside of just the normal stuff, outside of our regular critic stuff that you want
That's
to
the thing.
bring up, point out?
What if one of the things I actually haven't been able to do much for the channel lately. I don't know if y'all saw, like, in 2025, it was basically only my face on this channel, and then like all of a sudden I vanished. I'm just traveling a lot, guys. So it's very weird to be catching up on things. So I watched Exit 8, I watched Hamlet, I watched all the things that you asked me to watch after they're already out. So watched a lot of stuff, all of it critic stuff, but none of it on time. What
All
about
good, homie. All good. So y'all go check out the reviews. They'll be posted. We still got to get time to get together to give you those reviews. But it'll be there. Generally, because I throw it to you, Heather, that gives me time to
to think?
wait and figure out what
I'll
I'm
give
watching.
you a
But
couple more seconds. I have been doing a lot of homework, y'all.
yeah,
College is a fucking beast.
shout out to all of those going for their doctorates, their masters, all of that. Even your bachelors right now. I know how it is right now.
Yeah, but it's so shout out to all of y'all who are also in your finals this month. I'm a little bit ahead because I'm OCD and ADHD, and I can't do things in piecemeal. But I'm stay strong, y'all. Finals month is a bitch. All right, creepy. Now what are you watching?
Well, I was trying to skip over that because most of the stuff I can't talk about
Can't
right
talk
now.
about it. Can't
I'm
talk
I'm
about
trying to think. Yeah, nothing I can really talk about at the moment. So let's just get to the picks. What we can talk about, what's dropping this week, and just stay tuned to the channel. There's a lot of interviews that we've got coming up. Reviews, obviously, Heather's catching up, so we'll drop them. And yeah, check out all the things. And yeah, it's also WrestleMania weekend this weekend. But who's watching wrestling right now? Not I.
You know what? Okay,
Who
I'm
cares
sorry. I
about
have
wrestling
to
right
pause.
now?
I
We
have to
haven't even
pause.
done KAYFABEBABY in a while because wrestling has been horrible.
I,
I don't know what you think, Heather, but everyone on our wrestling podcast, we've just been annoyed with TKO. They're just everything they're doing. Celebrities over real wrestling. It's
oh,
just been
the celebrity. Honestly, I've watched a couple of like the celebrity walk-ons and all this shit. It's so the 90s are over, y'all. It's okay. Y'all have a great product for what I'm gonna pause. Y'all have a great product. You don't need to keep practicing on this shit.
yeah.
Um, but with sorry, my husband called and it completely paused me.
Oh, good.
Y'all have a great product. You don't need to make up for it with celebrity walk-ons. The only reason you would, and this is I'm gonna sideline here. I've never stood on a soapbox once in my life, guys. But there is some issues happening over on wrestling threads where they're like or someone made a comment that when John Cena goes MAGA, they're going to be pissed. Y'all, he's kind of on the conservative side. I'm sorry to say. Creepy and I are very agree. We love him, but he's kind of borderline on a couple of his decisions. If you've actually listened to what he said, he is pro-trans though, and I do love that. But with that being said, someone made the comment that they're like, if he ever goes MAGA, I'm going to like lose my shit. And everyone in the comments, and this was like thousands of comments were like, well, wrestling is so liberal. Wrestling is this. Y'all, do y'all know who the fucking head of the Department of Education is? And how she got that spot? The only reason, if you look at the 90s, the only reasons that the WWE would need to interrupt their regular storytelling with celebrity knockoff shit is because they are losing their credibility to a point where they need to pay for celebrities to come on to their set. I'm sorry to break that bubble, y'all. Just being real for a minute.
It's already been like that. We've been discussing that and all of that. It's been whack. It's been literally whack. Even way before John Cena retired and all of that. We've been. It's been difficult to do the KAYFABEYBABY show because it's just been horrible. And no interest and the reason I'm bringing it up because this weekend of entertainment picks is WrestleMania, a 2-night event, and I could care less. No one cares. We will be doing a picks episode to come back, but we're also going to be illustrating how we could give a fuck. It's I think it'll be our first episode in 4 months because we don't care. But hey, y'all still come and even though how we talk about how y'all are you MAGA people who are watching this, you're all in a cult and you still come back. So that's okay. You're that dumb. We'll take the pics. We'll take the views and just remind you again how dumb you are. Your guy literally posted a picture as of this recording saying that Jesus depicts himself as Jesus. And he's saying he thinks he's a doctor.
He's a doctor. Doctors just touch someone and magically they're better. I just can't
with these. Anyways, we don't get on soapboxes here, Heather. Remember we said that.
Both of us are very disappointed in WWE. And honestly, AEW is just, we're not going to talk about that ever again.
Yeah. Well, they have been picking up on the other end of things, but still hasn't really gotten me invested yet. Mm-hmm. But let's get to some entertainment picks, Heather, because again, we don't get on soapboxes. We got some picks, Heather. You ready to get into them?
Let's do it.
All right, this first one, kind of like what was happening just a second ago. We were going ballistic. So let's head into a film called Ballistic. Like that segue, Heather?
Hey.
Hi, Mom.
I miss you.
I miss you too. We're going back out there again tomorrow.
The bullet. Kind was it? We don't have that information.
What do you want to know?
I want to know who killed my kid.
We found the discharge bullet, Price, NATO.
My kid was killed by an American bullet. I didn't realize some of our bullets were going to the enemy, did you?
What the military does with those bullets is on them.
We think we know everything, and we don't.
It's a lot of power if you're not used to it.
I want this one.
Shoot at the end of a long breath.
That's your justice. You remember recruiting Jesse Redfield. Why does a translator know so much about firearms?
We sell contracts to the United States government.
Do you think that I blame you?
You're hiding something. You gain my trust, and then what? What?
You were asking about classified information.
Your responsibility! American guns, American bullets.
All right, there you go. Ballistic, dropping this week in theaters. I also had the opportunity to interview Chad Foss, the director of this. I saw the film already as well for that interview with Chad Foss. Very interesting film as somebody who's prior service. I really appreciate the look and feel of this film and what it's trying to say. But yeah, check out the interview with Chad. And then I don't know if I'm curious on Heather's vibe on this. Because we could do a review on this. I'm not sure if you want to, Heather. But
I'm happy to watch it. For those of you who are not in the government space, who are not even if you're in the Fed Civ side, if you're in the defense side at all, you will understand It does not matter where it's made. War is business and business is good. So with that being said, I'm curious. I like the cast in this film, and I'm curious to see where it's going to go. So sure, I'm down for an interview. I'm down for a review. You know that. You know.
Yeah.
I'm down for. It could have been a C movie, and I'd be down for a freaking review.
Of course. But we've got overloaded stuff right now. But yeah, so maybe look for that review, y'all. This film, it's a good film. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it again because it pissed me off. But it's also a very real film, and that's what I appreciate about this film.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Chad Foss is a great writer. The cinematography good. It's a great film for what it's saying, but because of my proximity to the material and what it's talking about, and my feeling about the world at the moment and where America is at the moment, it's gonna piss you off. It's gonna make you angry. But I love how the story is told and what they're trying to say. But yeah, Lena Headey, Chad actually was talking to me. He's got another project that he's working with Lena after this film as well. They've been great collaborative partners on different projects. But yeah, Ballistic hitting theaters, very timely, very important for the now right now and what's going on in the world, and will make you think about things. And and that's a great sense of a film. So stay tuned. Maybe Heather and I will do a review on Ballistic. Next up, my pick for this week hitting the theaters is the guy who was behind SNL. It's called Lorne, the one and only Lorne Michaels. Let's check out the trailer for Lorne.
We're just killing time here. None of this is going to be used.
Live from New York.
It's Lorne Michaels.
Lorne Michaels.
The man who created Saturday Night Live.
What is funny? It's like pornography.
Here comes some corn.
You know it when you see it.
I don't think I would advise you to try and capture Lorne.
Jesus.
You wouldn't be happy with that, and then you'll capture a guy who's not happy.
Is this really necessary?
I was probably too driven to be a hippie. What I wanted was a voice in the culture, and SNL was that vehicle.
He has this man behind the curtain mystique about him. I don't know Lorne the way Alec Baldwin knows Lorne. I've never stood in the ocean with Lorne.
He's going to have notes that are impossible to understand.
If you're going to be clingy, it has to be the beats.
You'll know it's not playing the way Lorne thought it was going to play when he does this.
It feels like he's blowing your soul out of your body. It's funny.
Lorne is the ultimate show business survivor. He's still here, and 100 executives are not.
You really have to search in terms of why you're here. I don't say that often, but you're the best at it. All of life is reinvention. So, to be understood, not gonna happen.
So, you gonna retire?
Hey.
That was mine.
For all I know, he works for the CIA.
If you told me he made maple syrup, I would believe you.
I think his favorite band is Nirvana.
All right, SNL, superstar, legend. If you saw Saturday Night, that was one of the best films of I think a year or two ago. At least for me, I really enjoyed Saturday Night. Kind of got the background story of the first ever episode of SNL, and he's been around. He's a legend, man. Great little documentary. We're big SNL fans here at the Strange household. Heather, how about you? What do you think of Lorne?
I'm excited for this because even when you get a documentary about SNL, when you get, and I think there's been 2 or 3 in the last 10 years. I think Netflix had one recently, and I cannot remember what it is, where you never see Lorne in those documentaries. You see him in the back end. You might see a moment in a meeting, but you never see himself, especially not him talking about himself, but you get that every single other person, even if they hate his guts, respect the fuck out of him. So it's one of those where I'm very, very, very interested to see himself in his own words.
Same. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it'll open up because he is so very close to the chest, to the vest. I think it is.
Same. But it's all one. It's a chest vest is on a chest, so it works.
Pest is on the chest. Yeah, so very curious to check out this. Unfortunately, they're doing double screenings for us press people here, so hopefully we'll
And
get a
it's
chance to take
all
a
in the
look at it
faraway place, so it
in the
doesn't fucking matter.
faraway land. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some content covering it up soon, and we'll reach out to Hello Focus Features.
They like us. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah.
We love a good
we're very
Focus
curious
feature.
about Lorne, and we'll talk it up once we have our eyes on it. Next up, a project that I'm a little nervous about. We did a reaction to it, I believe, Heather, you and I, but just kind of like some other WB projects, they don't really review for critics a lot with some of their stuff, and it's kind of mind-boggling. I'm really curious on this one, but at the same time, with them not doing that, leads one to think they don't believe in it as well. Personally, I don't know. Lee Cronin's The Mummy, Heather, is dropping this week.
Completely forgot that was out already.
Exactly. Or dropping, well, not out already, dropping this week.
Can I get 2 slices of
And they
pizza?
didn't do a...
No.
Of course, honey.
No, you never ever finish 2.
You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you agree?
Hello,
When they don't
Mr. and Mrs. Cannon.
See, it could be one of two things. It could be one, they don't believe in it. We saw that a lot with the DCEU franchise, or 2, they're so concerned about the response, whether it be positive or negative, they don't want to see it.
It's very
Also,
important
fuck
you
Blumhouse.
prepare yourselves for what you're about to see.
But that's what it's when you are a franchise owner of any flavor, and you intentionally uplift the negativity and toxicity, and then you become afraid of that very community you build up.
We're here.
She's been missing for 8 years. What was our daughter doing in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus?
She just needs our care and lots of love.
How many others were found?
57.
How many of them were still alive?
What happened to Katie? What really happened to her? Salud, Señor de los Milagros.
Say something.
Salud, Señor de los Milagros.
Say something.
Transformar lo imposible en realidad.
Say something.
Say something!
Amén.
Say something.
Don't worry, Grandma. It's fun to be dead.
I just want my daughter back.
All right, Heather. Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Thoughts?
What is it? The touch, like when something feels you, like you can feel the touch.
Feel the touch.
Not tactual. How do you say that? Tactical.
Okay.
Like, I think that's the right way to put it. Like, it's almost like you can see the feeling of it, which is something I really like about Lee Cronin. Like, you can see and you can feel the noises. You can see and you can feel the noise. You can feel the grind. You can feel all that, and I really love that. I will say, for those of you who do not know why I said fuck Blumhouse, they are the first horror. And I say first because it's everywhere. First horror production company that has confirmed that they're going to begin making films using AI. So, with that being said, to the side, I'm really looking forward to this movie. I love Lee Cronin. I love The Mummy. I feel like you're going to feel really gross during it, and I love a movie that gives you those, like, it's nice to feel happy. It's nice to feel fun. But like when you have a good horror movie and you can feel gross or you can feel the stress, I really like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are you running to theaters this weekend?
This is one of those where...
Yeah. That's where I'm like, I don't know. Like, I want to see this. but I don't know if I'm right.
You know what? If I would probably see it. The good news is Hail Mary is taking up IMAX. Sorry, you're not seeing this in IMAX, but this would be like a solid like early bird reduced cost ticket for me.
Remind me what Lee Cronin did before this.
Oh, and of course you asked me.
I'm sorry. And
no, you're good.
Yeah. You finding it quick?
Yeah, yes. Ghost Train. Sorry, that's what I was saying. It was like Ghost Train. Also Train. Evil Dead Rise.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I knew Lee Cronin primarily for his the Ghost Train in 2013. But Evil Dead Rise is what most people know him for.
Yeah. I don't recall Ghost Train. I do recall Evil Dead Rise. So okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm curious, but again, suspicious because they didn't screen it for us press, and so it's kind of wild. All of a sudden, bam, it's here, and they didn't do anything. And it surprisingly with the studio behind it, like, yeah, we know you guys. What's up? But anyway, so my top pick for this week, Heather, we're gonna get a little bit more normal. Can we get normal, Heather?
Sure.
Let's get normal. Here we go.
Why are you here?
I used to be a regular sheriff. I walked through life with my head held high. I kind of stopped trusting my instincts.
Death comes for us all, don't it, lawman?
You've been listening to my internal monologue, haven't you? I took a sheriff job in a little town called Normal, Minnesota.
Weather advisory, a winter storm threatening later this week.
Reports two assholes screaming at each other.
All right, separate! People seem friendly enough. Whoa, 16.8 million. Where the hell did this town get that kind of money?
Community really came together on that one.
Yeah, I would say. Is that a police scanner you got? You keeping tabs on me?
Yes, sir.
This is a hell of an armory.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, it's my one trick.
What do you think of our little town?
It's, charming.
Oh, shit.
Keep your hands where I can see them! If you don't play this right, we're gonna have a massacre in there. I say we play the hand that's been dealt to all of us. And maybe you get to keep the rest of your goddamn fingers.
You could build a whole new life here in Normal. We really celebrate the community.
What is wrong with you people? Nothing to see here.
All right. This is actually my first time catching this trailer, Heather. And later.
No, you and I watched this trailer together.
No, I did not. We didn't do a react for this.
You and I did a react to this.
All right. Google NRW. Hold on. I don't know unless I'm completely losing my mind, Heather.
You and I did. We did one.
Normal. Did we now? We did a 2022 normal. No, there's no normal, Heather.
This is the okay, something happened because this is the trailer you and I watched, because I even said in the reaction it was a different trailer than me and my husband watched.
That's another trailer. We didn't do normal.
Okay.
It's not I'm on our channel. Anyway.
Okay.
I don't recall this at all. And I'm so confused of what's happening. So he is brand new to this town and this town is packing straight up?
Yeah, it reminds me of what's
Like they don't need protection because they got it themselves. I don't know.
No. It reminds me. Oh, what's the fucking Simon Pegg movie? Where he goes to the cop. He's a cop in small town.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Why the fuck it's leaving my brain? Like it reminds me of that.
Yeah.
But not as like, like movie Easter eggy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that meets Nobody. And like a lot of people are saying
people that did Nobody.
It's the exact same people who are doing Nobody. But anyway, I'm excited for this film. I won't deny, and I know I said this during the reaction. I know I did.
I think we do so many reactions; they're all blending together for you, Heather.
Maybe. But with that being said, with that aside, one of the things that really bugs me about Nobody 2 is that Nobody was so good, but it was intentionally made for a streaming service. So it was like a little bit cliche and a little bit goofy in a made for TV kind of way. So when they transitioned that for Nobody 2 into theaters, it was like it didn't hit. I
never
even
went back to that yet. I haven't seen Nobody 2 yet.
Really? I enjoy Nobody 2, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it didn't hit like Nobody. That's what I'm concerned about Nowhere. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be goofy. There's going to be the same type of action.
Yeah.
But it's not going to hit the same way that the audience who fell in love with this type of storytelling for Nobody.
Yeah.
It's make this shit for stream and make it fun. That's what this is for.
Okay. I'm kind of like interested, but also I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, because this is my first time seeing the Heather trailer, Heather. So I'm like, and it's what I'm going to be seeing in a few hours. Or at least I
would love to go see it.
Well, not praying, but I instead of going to the faraway place, y'all, sometimes AMC Unseen matches up with these press things. So I'm hoping this is what we're seeing, so I don't have to drive to the faraway place. Well, I already decided to skip the faraway place and hope and hedge my bets on that it'll be at the AMC Potomac I'm screening at tonight. So stay tuned, y'all. I have thoughts. I think Derek from Reviews and None, my pal Derek will be there. We'll have our thoughts coming out, and maybe we'll drop a review. So yeah, are you excited, or you rather wait for this one on streaming because of your experience with Nobody 2, Heather, for this one?
No, we'll probably end up seeing this.
Okay.
We'll probably it's you. This
one of those John movies. John loves this franchise, right?
No, I mean I love this movie, but this is definitely more of a both of us kind of film.
Yeah.
If I saw it without him, he'd hate me, and if he saw it without me, I'd be mad at him.
Okay.
But, Nobody is honestly, I'm not kidding when I say Nobody is probably one of my favorite action films in the past past 10 years. I loved Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody 2 was fine. Nobody was immaculate.
All right. Well, then stay tuned, y'all. If Derek and I aren't able to get together for the review part, Heather and I will definitely get together for the review part for normal. But you'll have my thoughts and Derek's coming out of the screening tonight. So there you go. Those are our picks. We have Lee Cronin's The Mummy, Ballistic, Lorne, and Normal. Where do you think we stand this week? For me, Heather, I gotta say this week is kind of, it's mid to maybe a little bit down. I'm not super hype on all of these, to be honest.
Really? I'm actually pretty. I'm really excited.
I've seen one of the three of the four. You know.
I'm. The thing is, have you seen Nobody yet? Because the last time we talked about Nobody 2, you said you hadn't seen Nobody yet.
Oh, I did see Nobody. Nobody was fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll have to, I guess
I'm excited.
When I do Nobody 2, we'll have to do a review on that one as well. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Nowhere. The only reason I'm not excited for Nowhere is I wish it was streaming, because I feel like that's the type of movie that would do better on stream. But like the only reason I'm upset with like The Mummy is because of relationships. So like I'm actually, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually a lot higher than you. I don't think there's anything on this list that really kicks me out. I'm like 75. Gotcha. Maybe 70 to 75.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, you mean Ballistic? Ballistic again. It's a good movie. It's just a depressing movie for me, and it's like
and it's not. That's probably the number one movie that I would not see.
Yeah.
In theaters, I would wait for that to stream. If
I would say that
if I was not lucky enough to,
yeah.
If I was not lucky enough to be a critic, I would not be paying more than I already am in a streaming service.
Yeah. It's one that doesn't need to be in the theater, to be honest. So, and shout out to Lena Headey, though. She got 2 films this week.
2 films this week. She got 2 films this week.
She getting paid this week. Let's go. So yeah, Lorne, I don't know if I'm rushing to the theater. I'd see that on streaming. You know, I'm not.
The only reason it's going to the theater is because it's because it's him. People assume that he's a big enough draw for a documentary, and I'm sorry, guys, there's not many people at all in history that are worth going to a theater for a documentary, unless it's like a special event.
Yeah.
Like if you were doing like a limited release documentary series, that's fine.
Yeah.
Doing a massive scale documentary release like this.
Yeah. So yeah, like so Ballistic and Lorne, that's at home for me. Lee Cronin's The Mummy, although I'm skeptical and also nervous because of it not doing a press release. That is kind of like a movie you want to see in a theater. And then with this one, I don't know. I'm kind of up down because I didn't see Nobody 2. And there's, I don't know, I'm not fully grabbed by this. But I did really enjoy Nobody, you know, without having seen the second one yet. And I really enjoyed the show. When we did do reacts to Nobody 2, Heather.
We did do a reaction to Nobody 2. Because I made fun of you for not seeing Nobody.
Those are our thoughts. Let us know what you think. Did we miss anything? I know there's a bunch of other projects dropping, but they're also they're limited release dropping. So some other projects are dropping in the upcoming weeks for the full release. So that's why I kept it off the list. But let us know. Comments below. Is it a midweek for y'all for this meet, or you would like with Heather? No, it's a pretty decent week. Let us know what you think. That's How They Hurt. I'm KAYFABEYBABY. Go check out our reviews, interviews, and we're getting ready to do some trailer reacts. So go check that out as well. And hit us up in the comments below. Peace.